We are live, surprisingly. We pulled it off. We pulled it off. It looks like I'm coming up on here. Yeah. Seconds into the video. Yep. Okay. Post it. Post. Okay, exit out of that. I want to set up a YouTube poll because you always want to have the YouTube poll so we can ask people what type of content do they enjoy. Future. Yeah, we gotta see what type of content do y'all enjoy out there on the internet lands. Enjoy out there on the internet lands. Lands. Oh, hold on. That's an old one. That was an old one. We found an old one on the stream. Found an old one on the stream. We found an old one on the stream. Old one on the stream. We gotta create the poll in the stream. What's your favorite content? Live streams. Live streams. Videos. TV. Okay. Longer videos made for your phone. Shorts and TikToks. Okay, everybody, we are live. We are indeed live. We are liver than we're usually live. We're so live, right? We are so live that none of this liveliness is making any sense to me. But we got some big stories for you guys tonight. Some big stories for you guys tonight. If you've been catching up with the videos going on, you might know a little bit, but you don't know everything. And until you know everything, you know nothing. Nothing at all. Get a sip of water before we get into this. So I just want to start off real light tonight. You know what I mean, guys? Real light. We don't need to be on here acting all crazy and everything. How do you chat on here? No, I guess they can't chat from PC. That's cool. That's cool. That's awesome. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go outside today and have a good day. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. So I just want to make sure I'm in all the live chats. We need all the live chats actively available. Okay, now we're ready to stream. Now we're ready to stream. You know it's almost Sony's birthday? Sony teases PlayStation's big FM birthday bash. Sony's out here playing hard to get with their new PS5 ad, dropping subtle but as a sledgehammer hints at December 3rd, the big 3-0 for PlayStation might just be the date for a legendary showcase. From remasters nobody asked for to potential leaks about Naughty Dog's next project. They still make Crash Bandicoot games? Wow. Everyone's buzzing like they just mainline a Red Bull. Will we get God of War Collection remastered? We don't have enough remasters. Or perhaps the exclusive Death Standing 2 release date? Stay tuned, because if gaming rumors were currency, we'd be billionaires by now. Yeah, definitely had to touch up on something a little bit lighter. A little bit lighter for the first story of the day, guys. On to the next thing. This is urgent. You see how it popped up red in the top? This is urgent from Newsweek, guys. Urgent from Newsweek. Drinking water recall as FDA sets risk level. Oh, this was a couple days ago. Bottles of drinking water recall may contain dangerous bacteria. The West Virginia-based Berkeley Club Beverages Inc. has always got a million ads. Has voluntarily recalled more than 150,000 bottles of water as they may contain chloroform bacteria. The product has now been given a Class 3 risk classification by the Food and Drug Administration. A Class 3 is an award when a situation in which use of or exposure to a volatile product is not likely to cause adverse health consequences. It is the least serious of the risk levels awarded to recalled products. In a total of 151,397 bottles of water have been recalled, which bear the codes of 090326, 090426, 090526, 090626. They were distributed in West Virginia, Maryland, and Virginia only. Chloroform bacteria or organisms present in the environment and in the feces of all warm-blooded animals, including humans. While some chloroforms are unlikely to cause illness, if it is detected in drinking water, it indicates that other pathogens which can cause illness are present. So yeah, if you live in Virginia, West Virginia, or Maryland, throw out chilled water. Throw that water out. It's not worth it. And we got a lighter story, you know. Well, no, this ain't a lighter story. Damn. I wanted to do a whole big thing on this. I'll be doing a whole big thing on this tomorrow. I got to look more into it. So, Trump chooses dog shooting governor for top security gig. President-elect Donald Trump has picked Governor Kristi Noem of South Dakota. Don't clip me. Famed for shooting her own puppy as his new Secretary of Homeland Security. So you thought the FBI wasn't going to keep breaking in people's houses and attacking their pets? Still going to happen. Still going to happen. You see her resume. She proud of that too. The selection has sparked a mix of shock, amusement, and fear, with many wondering if the agency's new model will involve aiming high for security or just aiming for pets. That's all they've been doing anyway. So, yeah, it seems pretty fitting. Critics will argue it's a new model, or it's... Critics argue it's an alarming choice, with Trump supporters see it as a bold move to keep everyone on their toes. Amidst the backdrop, Senator Fetterman has surprisingly thrown his support behind Marco Rubio for Secretary of State, possibly just to distract from the circus unfolding at DHS. Welcome to the new normal, where your security might just depend on whether or not you look like you might bite. Crazy, guys. It's crazy. I'm thinking about taking this zone off for some reason. Once you take that zone off, it's going to make it a little bit easier. I think. Yeah. Okay. On to the next story. But like I said, I'm going to go in depth on this. Because I want to like do a whole video on this. You know? I'm going to do a whole news story on that one tomorrow. Okay, one of the most exciting stories for me tonight, right? I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited about this. I'm about to go apply to Yale. Yale now offers a degree in bootylicious studies. Is education going down the drain? Yale University, traditionally known for producing future leaders and intellectuals, has taken a sharp turn into the land of single ladies by offering a course on Beyonce's cultural legacy starting spring 2025. Critics argue this is like bringing a boombox to a library, but Yale says it's recognizing political and cultural impact of Beyonce. Some students are relieved they can now major in something that could potentially earn them college credits for knowing all the words to Drunk in Love, We Be All Night. Oh. Meanwhile, traditionalists are clutching their pearls, wondering if Yale's next course will be Kanye West, a study on egotism. Let's hope the syllabus doesn't include irreplaceable, cause you must not know about me, you must not know about me. I'll start another stream in a minute. Yeah, we're gonna go live again in a minute, baby, because it looks like common sense might not be. I wanted where's my library books at? Let me see. I didn't even have my library books up, guys. How bad was that? Yeah, so are you guys excited? How do you guys feel about the Beyonce courses going on in Yale? I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. We should all be excited. I mean, if I flip the camera around, it follow me around a little bit, but then I can't see it. Oh, I got an idea. I'll figure something out. But in other news with Yale, the new Hamas billionaire drops recommendation bombshell. In an unexpected move, billionaire Bill Ackman refuses to support his friend's daughter's Yale application, claiming that Yale is no different than Hamas. The bold statement has sparked both laughter and outrage online, with some alumni feeling it's a bit too far, while others not in agreement. Yale, traditionally seen as an academic haven, now finds itself in the center of a comedic storm, where academic prestige meets geopolitical satire. Critics argue the comparison might be over the top, but hey, in today's world, isn't everything a bit dramatic? Well, this is what I'm trying to figure out, right? How you going to try to compare them to an Islamic organization when they got a bootylicious class and they got, I guarantee they got pronoun pins and stuff. Should I put a pronoun pin on? Do I need a pronoun pin? Let me know if I need a pronoun pin. I don't know, guys. Okay. Oh, this is one of the big stories, too, that I want to do some more in depth on tomorrow. Judge tells Louisiana, no God, no Moses, no posing. Let's restart this up. I might make this the first video for tomorrow. So, miss me a lot here, right? Judge tells Louisiana, no God, no Moses, no posting commandments in class. Well. If it isn't a Louisiana trying to shove religion down kids' throats again. Federal judge appointed by Obama, you know, that guy Republicans love to hate, just told Louisiana, take a hike with the 10 Commandments classroom decor. The law which aimed to make sure every kid knew thou shalt not steal from the school lunchroom got shot down faster than you can say. Separation of church and state. Louisiana Attorney General was huffing and puffing about an appeal, but for now, classrooms won't have to look like the set of a biblical epic. Keep your commandments at home, folks. But the one thing is, you know, right? All the religions of Abraham follow the 10 Commandments, whether if they be from the Hebrew divisions, the Christianity divisions, or the Islamic divisions. So a lot of people try to say, oh, well, Muslims don't believe in it. You know what Muslims believe in? No, Hindus don't believe in that. Okay, but we got some more in depth on this too. Some more in depth on this too. Live from ABC News. Oh, you see 312 to 226. Ooh, that's a scary number. No, that's 223. My bad. I don't know nothing about nothing. Judge blocks Louisiana law requiring the Ten Commandments in classrooms. We're not going to listen to the video. Louisiana's new law requiring all public school classrooms to display the Ten Commandments was temporarily blocked. Oh, so it was only a temporary block. On Tuesday by a judge who called it unconstitutional on its face and in all applications. A multi-faith group of Louisiana families with children in public schools sued the state to challenge the law. HB 71, which mandates the public schools from kindergarten to the Collier Gate level? What's Collier? Is that a fancy word for high school? Display the religious text in every classroom on a poster or framed document that is at least 11 inches by 14 inches. And I guarantee they didn't realize how big 11 inches was when they asked for it. Yeah, he looked like he don't know. The lawsuit that requires poster-sized displays of religious doctrine in classrooms violates the plaintiff's First Amendment rights and the separation of church and state. The fervor argues that the law violates the U.S. Supreme Court precedents, pointing to Stone versus Graham case, in which the court overturned a similar 1980 Kentucky law, holding the separation of church and state bars public schools from posting the Ten Commandments in classrooms. How do you guys feel about this? You guys feel like they should be posting the Ten Commandments in classrooms? Supporters of the law say Ten Commandments have historically significance to the foundation of the United States history and are not just a religious text. Kind of, sort of. In July, both parties agreed to the Ten Commandments would not be posted in any public school classroom and that the defendants, including the state's Louisiana State Board of Elementary and Secondary Education, would not publicly move forward on the law's implementation until the court's decision in November. But they ain't make a decision yet. The legislation is one of several recent conservative-backed efforts to incorporate Christianity or religion into the classrooms across the country, and most of them never read a Bible. In June, Oklahoma State Superintendent ordered educators to incorporate the Bible into their lessons. An order is also in the midst of a legal battle. Florida also recently passed a policy which allowed volunteer religious chaplains to serve as student councils. I don't see how that's super bad. I think they should have chapels in school. They should have like a chaplain at school or whatever. You know what I mean? Multiple chaplains for multiple religions. Like you should have an imam up there. I think it also depends on the demographics of the community. But I don't know. Sound off in the comments. Do you guys think they should have chaplains in school? Because I think that's actually something reasonable. Over Florida's policy, but legal challenges have yet to be filed in the manner. Ooh, so that's some tricky territory. But like I said, sound off. Let us know how you guys feel. Should they have the Ten Commandments in the classrooms? Let me know. On to the next story. Judge Merchant pulls the ultimate blue balls, delays Trump's hush money show verdict in what could be the longest game of waiting for the other shoe to drop in legal history. Judge Juan Merchant has decided that now is the perfect time to drag out the Trump's hush money case verdict like it's a never-ending season of The Apprentice. Pretty much, I feel like The Apprentice is still going on. I feel like they just want to distract us from something going on, yo. Like, when they got all this stuff going on, you guys can't tell me that I'm not realizing a pattern going on. You know what I mean? This feels like The Apprentice in real time. Instead of laying down the law, He tossed a grenade into the waiting room, delaying the decision on whether Trump's conviction stands or it gets presidential immunity, get out of jail free card. Meanwhile, Trump's on track to be sentenced, which was supposed to give everyone some closure by late November. Now looks like it's going to drag on longer than a Melania Trump smile. Merchant's latest move has everyone from the DA's office to Trump's hairpiece crime. Oh, come on, as they're left hanging with no resolution in sight. On to the next portion of this, though. Decision on whether to overturn Trump's New York. This from CNN. Hush money conviction is delayed. Okay, let's see what CNN got to say, because Grime don't really get into detail like we need to get into detail. New York judge, every time. New York Juan Merchant on Tuesday agreed to give Manhattan prosecutors and Donald Trump's lawyers a week to hash out how to proceed in Trump's hush money case. Now that Trump has been reelected, using new questions of whether Trump will ever be sentenced after being convicted in May. In the latest instance, Trump's resounding victory last week has wiped away the likelihood that he will face legal repercussions after being indicted 4 times last year. A lot of indictments. That man might have been indicted more than me. Any sentencing for Trump's criminal conviction in May in New York is in jeopardy. Special counsel Jack Smith is in talks with the Justice Department leadership about how to end the federal cases against Trump. The Georgia election subdivision case continues to be delayed due to legal fights over the status of Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis. And a Trump-appointed federal judge threw out the charges against Trump for mishandling classified documents. He mishandled the classified documents. Oh no, they're not going to put him in jail. They're just going to put him in the White House. Oh no, Trump's lawyers and the Manhattan District Attorney Office agreed to delay activity in the hush money case until Tuesday, November 19th, in order to give the president-elect and the district attorney office time to make arguments on how Trump's election victory impacts the case. It impacts the case. You guys don't understand. It impacts the case. Merchant was expected to rule Tuesday on whether to overturn the business. I can't keep doing that, guys. I'm sorry. Business fraud conviction based on the summer Supreme Court ruling on the presidential immunity. Instead, both sides agreed to a motion to delay existing deadlines. The people agreed that these are unpredicted circumstances, and the arguments raised by the defense counsel in correspondence to any people on Friday require careful consideration to ensure that further steps in the proceedings appropriately balance the competing interests of 1, a jury verdict of guilt following the trial that has been presumption of regularity, and 2, Office of the President, Prosecutor Matthew something or another. Trump's attorney, Emil Bove, argued in correspondence posted by the court Tuesday that charges against Trump should be dismissed. They stay and dismissal are necessary to avoid unconscionable impedance to President Trump's ability to govern. Now, this is one thing I have to say, right? We have a procedure for stuff like this called an impeachment. So if you guys find him guilty of some type of crimes, you first find him guilty in the Senate and the House. It's called an impeachment. And then you lock him up. And then you file charges. And if you read the Constitution, you know the sentencing guidelines for a president that gets locked up. So, like, if you guys think he's out here breaking the law, you guys want to lock him up, I'm all for it. But find him guilty the right way. Can we find him guilty the right way instead of, like, playing these games and doing this and doing that? So, it's, you might be able to find him guilty in 2026, possibly. 2026. You just gotta try it very, very hard. Very, 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 very hard. Okay, on to the next story. Oh yeah, this was my final thought on that. Sort of funny in retrospect. Run a prosecutor against a mobster and expect the American people raised on a diet of gangster movies to prefer the prosecutor. Yeah, listen, I'm rooting for everybody in chains to break free. To break free. And let's if you were caught with some Adobe Acrobats on your hard drive, if you know what I mean, like the Adobe Acrobats PDF files, if you got those type of files on your hard drive, maybe not. Like classified documents, like classified above the president's documents. If you have some classified documents on your hard drive in the Adobe Acrobat PDF file form, or anything that is such, or having anything like that, you can stay. But everybody else, let them out. Let them out. On to the next one. On to the next one. First Lady face-off. Melania Trump skips Jill Biden meetup over underwear raid. I got a whole video we're going to play on this one. So I'm about to put the video up, and I'm going to drink some water. Let me see. Let me put the little pause on here real quick. Pause. No diddy. And that's how you do it, guys. Pause. No diddy. Yeah, because we can get past a lot of this stuff, guys. A lot of this stuff. What is going on? I just want to play the video. I just want to play the video. And if I need a videos. Yeah, I did something nice and in-depth on here earlier.
The biggest beef since 50 Cent went at Ja Rule and Murder Inc. What's going on now? It's a cat fight. We got Melania Trump beefing with Jill Biden. They don't want to meet up. Why? Let's read these headlines and get into this. And then I got another thing, a bonus thing at the end, something that happened on Russian media. First Lady face-off. Melania Trump skips Jill Biden meetup over underwear raid. Melania Trump pulled a no-show at the White House this week, choosing not to sip tea with Jill Biden because those FBI agents apparently got a bit frisky with her undergarments during a raid of Mar-a-Lago. They had to check for, secrets, super classified evidence, and they probably rolled up in your drawers or something. They probably thought that was Trump's drawer for real, like he's just holding on to. The former First Lady refused to attend what's usually a polite little chit-chat session, has left everyone from Fox News to MSNBC fuming or laughing, depending on which side you're on. Instead of discussing decorum or sharing recipes, Melania is standing her ground, making it clear that if you go through her panty drawer, you won't be getting a handshake from her, no matter how traditional it might be. This has turned what was meant to be a peaceful transition into yet another episode of America's Top Drama Queen. But Melania, if you don't like people being in your underwear drawer, how did this happen, right? So if you don't like people going through your underwear drawer, explain this. There was a sick stunt done by Vladimir Putin. What did he do? Don't look like he's backing out of this war with Ukraine. He's going to get what he wants, and he's got stuff to make it happen. Sick stunt. Melania Trump's new pics on Russian TV sparked outrage as state media broadcast photos after Donald Trump wins re-election. The Russian broadcasters try not to laugh during the segment. We can't show that on here, but we might show it on the website. A Russian state media outlet has sparked outrage for airing Melania Trump's nude photos on a live television as tribute to her husband winning the 2024 election. The despairing display was aired on 60 Minutes on the Russian One network, the country's most watched television channel, showing pictures of Melania Trump from a photo shoot with a British GQ in 2000. I wonder if
How did you get up there?
President-elect Donald Trump. The news clip, which was shared on X by Russian media monitor creator Julia Davis, begins with anchor, can't say his name, Popov, saying the former First Lady is preparing to return to the White House after Donald Trump's election victory. As Popov speaks, a large television screen behind him and his co-anchor and wife, why does his wife have a different name? Shows a clip of Trump and Melania together at one of the president-elect's rallies. However, the clip quickly cuts to an image of Melania from her GQ shoot. Here's how Melania looked in the year of 2000. Popov said as a nude image of the former First Lady appeared on the screen. Popov goes to describe each image of Melania in detail. The future First Lady lies on top of furs and, I don't know that word, negligee? He says, inside the magazine, Melania's sexy photos near a private airplane and aboard a plane. I wonder if that was Trump's plane. The nude photos of Melania were taken in 2000 aboard Trump's Boeing 727. Oh, I nailed it. The predecessor to the Trump Force One. As Popov continues to go into detail about the images, his wife is seen holding herself from laughing on live television. The segment ends with clips of Trump and Melania embracing with a kiss on the cheek, with the president-elect's signature campaign song, the YMCA, by the Village People, playing in the background before more explicit photos of Melania are displayed. The news segment sparked outrage on X, with one writing, "Russia is laughing at us. We should honor her body." Oh, somebody said we should honor her bodies and embrace timeless tradition of using art as a powerful means of self-expression. Melania's new cover of GQ and the photos resurfaced in 2016 during Trump's first presidential campaign. During the 2016 Republican primaries, the Super PAC rolled out a digital ad targeting Trump's candidacy by posting Melania's nude photos. The ad read, "Meet Melania Trump, your first lady, or you could support Ted Cruz." At the time, Cruz denied any involvement in the airing ad. In September, Melania posted a video on X where she defended her previous nude modeling work as she promoted her new book. Why do I stand proudly behind my nude modeling work? The more pressing question is, why has the media chosen to scrutinize my celebration of the human form in a fashion photo shoot? She said in a clip. This sounds like stuff you usually hear from the Democrats, though. See, like I said, this whole stuff is flipping on its head right now. Are we no longer able to appreciate the beauty of the human body? Throughout history, master artists have revered the human shape, invoking profound emotions and admiration. We finding out she's a old. Melania modeled as a teenager after a Soviet photographer discovered her at the age of 16. So she was human trafficked to Trump. Throughout the 1990s and the early 2000s, Melania modeled in Paris, Milan, and New York. During modeling career, Melania met Trump, then a mere New York State real estate developer, at a New York Fashion Week party in 1998. He wanted my number, but he was with a date, so of course I didn't give it to him. Melania recalled in the 2016 with Harper's Bazaar. Oh, so he was cheating on his girl with you. I thought side chicks never became the wife. Hey, all side chicks, you got all your side chicks. You got somebody to look up to now. I said I am not giving you my number. You give me yours, and I will call you. I wanted to see what kind of number he would give me. If it would be a business number. What is this? I'm not doing business with you. Instead, Melania recalled that Trump had given her all of his numbers, including his Mar-a-Lago office in New York home. I was struck by his energy. He has an amazing sense of virality and gush. Trump and Melania eventually married in Palm Beach, Florida in January of 2005. Wow. 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 So I think one of the nails in the coffin probably going to be, he's going to post a video he made with your wife, man. Wow, I didn't even know this. All right, let's see what they talking about this on Twitter. Hopefully we ain't got to censor a lot of this. Nope, not at all. Good for Melania. Oh, yeah. On her side for not showing up. I didn't know she was a trick, though. We got a trick in the White House. Melania rejects.
So I'm about to be saving the rest of these stories for tomorrow. We're about at the time we have for this. You can follow us along to the other platforms, come to Twitter, come to WTFFN. That's what I prefer you guys come to. Or you guys could come over to like boxing app. Talking about the boxing app they got. Yeah, you can come over to the boxing app. And also, for the time being, I'm putting these up on WTFFN IRL. We're gonna ask people about these stories and just have some conversation. Pretty cool over there. We just gonna hang out. So if you're on YouTube, peace, holla at y'all. We'll be back around later. I promise.